On a busy news morning, a growing number of Republican lawmakers demanding President Obama confront Vladimir Putin after Russia refuses to send back the NSA leaker Edward Snowden. Senator Lindsey Graham, quote, "Putin is an autocratic dictator. I've had it with this. The president of the United States is the most powerful force in the world. Use that force. Stand up to Putin. This man Snowden has been charged. You have physical control of the body. We want him back." Minnesota Republican Michelle Bachmann is on the House Intelligence Committee, and she's my guest now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill.
What do you think about all your colleagues coming out talking this way?
Well, I think it's a recognition of the frustration that President Obama has us in a situation now where the United States is weak on the national stage. This is very different. The president inherited the most powerful nation in the world with the most powerful national security, the most powerful military. And in the president's term in office, we've seen him reduce the size of our military, reduce our economy, and unfortunately reduce the United States presence on the national stage such that both China and Russia feel that without any impunity or any backlash, they can snub the United States. This is a real downfall at the expense of President Obama.
Let me go through a couple of things. Senator Orrin Hatch pretty much said the same thing. He said our president is weak. They're playing on it. And he said it irritates the heck out of me. There's a poll that we just got out. President Obama's handling of the government surveillance program. 61% disapprove of the way that's going down. But get this, Ecuador. The government of Ecuador, the foreign minister, says that Edward Snowden would not get a fair trial in the United States. He was speaking from Vietnam when he said that. Vladimir Putin says the U.S. accusations against Russia are rubbish. Says the security agents, they're not working with Snowden. Then he dropped this line about it's like shearing a pig. Lots of screams, but little wool. How does that make you feel?
Well, it's humiliating to the United States, and of course that's the impact that China, Russia, Cuba, Venezuela want to have on the United States. This is a coalition of communist countries, and what they're saying, quite frankly, is that the United States doesn't have leverage, and we're going to milk this for all that we can. And this is, of course, a result of the policies that President Obama has embraced.
Which policies?
He's weakened our economy, so that now we have countries like China that have leverage over the United States, unthinkably, and also he's weakened us militarily. Just remember, last week the president said that he wanted to unilaterally disarm our nuclear power by 30%. Now, that's while we have third world nations like Iran who are heavily involved in building up their nuclear weaponry. President Obama's actions on the world stage are laughable to the world's leaders. They're laughing at our expense. Well,
he makes another trip today going to the continent of Africa, 3 different countries there. We'll see what happens then. Ed Snowden, we believe, is still eating airport food in Moscow. Michelle Bachmann, thank you for your time. We were short today because we got all this breaking news, but we'll speak again. Thank you out of Washington.
Thank you, Bill.
Heather.